are live. Hello to all those of you tuning in. You're watching and listening to the Major League Creative Hour and a Bit, a show brought to you by your hopes and prayers. Today I'm joined by the classic gang, the guys who have been on here before. You know them, you love them. Welcome to the show, Sean and Scott. How are you guys doing today?
Oh,
Fan-frickin-tastic.
just peachy.
Anything exciting happen? You guys get up to any shenanigans?
I was just about to say shenanigans.
Just been playing Helldivers with the boys today.
Well, glad to hear you
We're
got it
diving in
working.
hell.
Working is, yeah. I mean, I literally have it open in the background right now so that I can connect maybe in time for the end of the stream. Because the servers are so crowded.
Oh no.
So at some point during this stream, you should straight up go, I gotta go! And then we'll just understand.
Oh, you can start playing. It's just you'll half distracted speak with us as you're doing it. Meanwhile, we hear game noises in the background.
He's like throwing an idea. He's like, oh, and then we should do the. Oh shit! Oh. Anyway.
And then he has his PewDiePie moment, and we get banned.
You know me and the overzealous, over-energetic way I play video games, and also say the N-word with a hard R constantly.
At the drop of a hat.
You stick the landing every time. You strike me as the kind of guy who says vinegar but breaks up the word.
Come on, that's cheating.
Well, let's get the show underway here. Scott, do you mind throwing 5 minutes up on the board there?
I sure do.
And whichever one of you guys wants to give me the word today, I'll let you throw hands over that.
Oh, Sean's the wordmeister here.
Wordmeister.
Wordmeister. All right, Sean, hit me.
Your word is health.
Health?
Health.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So, so like when I think health, I think like either like doctors or jogging, and those are the two things that come to mind.
Yeah. I don't know. Doctors aren't always health, though, especially if they're like not very good doctors and they're just kind of trying to shoo you out of there so they can cram in as many patients as possible. But jogging, that's usually pretty consistent.
You know, it'd be funny.
Or like health points. Like in a video game.
Oh, that's true. We could have like a health bar.
Ooh.
Somebody fighting a boss.
All right. I like that. I like the health bar idea, so I'm going to make a health bar. Cuz that's good. That's solid.
Go to the top left of the screen and put a stamina bar and a mana bar under it too.
Yeah. And I think the context of the situation should be decided by other prompts. Like, just do the health bar, and we'll decide what the health bar is for with the other prompts. Because we could come up with stuff now, but like that takes the fun out of it.
Make sure you put an arrow at it with a big sign that says health.
No, I think Justin is planning on stumbling his way through because he's not going to have his crutches.
I just want to make the best art possible, and I don't like reading. And well, honestly, in the last couple of streams, I've had to do a lot of that, and I'm not happy. Like it's crushing seeing how bad at spelling I am in real time. Like when there's an audience.
You're telling me.
I'm still traumatized over the you trying to draw a D.
That's actually I kind of took like a clip of that, and that's been my favorite thing Though Justin, I don't think you clued into it because I couldn't send and Sean, I don't think you saw the response. I couldn't send that video over Messenger, so I sent it on the Discord, and Sean saw it. But then in the group chat the next day, Skylar was drawing in one of his workbook things and like teaching how to write and stuff. And I saw he was working on the letter C, so I pulled his camera out in time. I pulled my camera out in time for him to start doing the letter D. I took a video of him properly doing it.
Nailing it first try.
Yeah, well, on the pretty much the first try, and I tagged Justin in the chat with the video, and I'm like, "Hey, Justin, take notes."
I saw it.
You did? Okay, you didn't respond, so
No,
either.
Yeah, I I kind of looked at it, and it was like, at first I was supportive. I was like, oh, he's what a smart kid. And then it was like, right.
He's showing me up.
Yeah.
I think that says more about you than it does about the kid, man.
Pretty much.
I don't know, man. One day I stopped paying attention in math class, and the next thing I know, I'm a dishwasher.
Stay in school, kids.
There was quite a few steps in between that.
Several years, in fact.
A lot of decisions.
I mean, actually, a literal decade between those steps.
One or two.
What covenant is this?
You
use Google Health Bar and you're copying the Dark Souls 3 Health Bar?
No, I just was like, all right, I need like 3 things, and that was the shape.
Is one of those like experience points?
One of those mana, dude.
Yeah.
Or is that the enemy?
What are you doing about? What are you talking about? This is like a little icon that shows whose health bar this is.
Yeah, but like, is it the opponent's health bar, or is it the character?
What's on the left side? That's your character.
Yeah.
Have you played game before?
Oh, that's time. In the Pokemon games, isn't your own on the right?
Well, that's fair. I guess I wasn't picturing necessarily a turn-based thing.
I was
that is legitimately.
I was thinking Mortal Kombat, so I was just.
Oh, that's fair. So we need another one on the other side.
No, that's good positioning for like Dark Souls or like, a lot of these like single-player action RPGs now. That's just where the health bar is.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sean, that was a good suggestion.
Justin, I'm told you're a little quieter compared to the others.
I'm a little quieter compared to the others?
So I'm told.
So you're who's telling you that? Is it the stream?
Yeah.
Aaron226.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Aaron.
All right. I'll move my mic a little closer and I'll try and speak up. Let me just pop this open real quick.
Speak into the microphone.
Speak into the microphone.
That's a throwback.
Okay. All right. Cool. Is that any better?
We got a thumbs up from aaron_226.
Beautiful. Thank you, aaron.
_226.
_226. Okay.
Justin.
All right. Give it to me.
Your word is boom.
Boom. Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy then.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a fist in the middle of the screen, and then I'm going to draw like a nuclear like mushroom cloud explosion and so it's like an attack. And then we'll let the words decide what the character is going to look like after the fact.
Okay. Cool. I think that's fair.
As soon as you said that, it was just like Sonic Boom.
I think the boom should be hitting our character, and then you do you draw like the little faded segment of the health bar to show that that's the amount of health that you just lost.
Yeah. Definitely. This will have to have some color for the health bar.
It'll have to be colored, Justin. I know how much you hate that.
You know what? the little thing we've been doing recently with the little splashes of color, that's been doing it for me.
Justin told me earlier today that he hates coloreds.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was my understanding, but it's good to know that just a little bit of color is okay.
Yeah.
That's not what...
As long as you keep it away from the rest.
Honestly, at this point in time, I appreciate that Sean's taken on the role as my press secretary. After every stream, he pulls me aside and he's like, dude, you can't. Like, we talked about this.
No, every stream we're talking you out of the Nazi shit.
It is the amount of times that we've had to do that shouldn't be more than one. It shouldn't be more than
stream
0.
now. No, Justin, no armbands, no swastikas, no little mustaches, no gas chambers, no trains.
Well, we did have the one train.
No trains.
Man.
No, we had the one train, and he was coming to visit Mickey. Oh wait.
Mickey Mouseschwitz. Where's the boom?
Just a sec. I'm working on it.
We have 2.5 minutes left.
I know.
He needs that boom boom pow.
That boom boom pow. I like my style. That'll make your mouth.
It's good to know Sean knows as few words as I do.
2008, you're so 2008.
That's like the only thing I think most people remember from that song.
Yeah. Here comes the. Eventually, here comes the. One of these days.
Is that broccoli?
It's a mushroom cloud.
Why is he fucking fisting broccoli?
So, what I did was the rough indication of a torso, because he's punching the guy, and it's like coming out the back.
Wow.
Yeah, because
It looks like he's punching a haggis.
Yeah. This looks like a middle. You cut out the tubes of a diagram for a stomach.
So basically, a haggis.
A haggis.
Do you want? It could be a stomach. I could just like just throw a little bit of a round thing to the end there, and just kind of add like a little tube.
I can't remember if it's true that haggis, as it is traditionally made, is illegal in Scotland or in Canada.
Why is that?
I think it has something to do with the amount of organ meat.
No, as far as I know, you can make a dish out of pure offal in Canada, as far as I know, like liver.
Then it wouldn't be any good.
It would be awful.
Oh, you know what? This is the United States. It is illegal to import haggis into the United States due to a ban on food containing sheep lung. Okay, that is
interestingly specific hang-up. What's wrong with sheep lung?
I guess Nixon just had like a bad haggis and was like, no more.
That's some bad haggis.
Mr. President, I had some bad haggis.
I don't know, my cheeks are all full up.
He was getting ready for his visit to China, and he thought he would like prepare his stomach, but he was so racist that he couldn't tell Scottish people and the Chinese apart. Oh, there's time.
What the fuck?
Nixon was very racist.
Have you guys?
You invented that type of racism just now, though.
I did. I think
nobody's so that they can't tell Chinese and Scottish people apart.
It's because they have heavy accents. It doesn't matter what kind of accent, just accents compared.
So it's racism based on sound rather than visual. Like as soon as they open their mouth, it's like great.
That's why he recorded.
It must be Chinese.
That's why he recorded everything.
Bonjour. Nope, not putting up with a Chinaman.
Bonjour.
So what do you guys think so far of this stomach getting absolutely eviscerated?
I think it still looks like broccoli, but I like it.
It's cool, cool.
I mean, saying something looks like broccoli is not an insult if you like broccoli.
I love broccoli.
Broccoli is pretty. It's weird that there's such a fuss about it in pop culture, but like it's good.
You ever
Because people just boiled it.
some throw like steam that, throw a little butter, some salt on it.
Yeah. It literally,
honestly, growing up, my mom always boiled it, and I just had it with Cheese Whiz.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yep, that sounds right. That sounds.
I
Right.
don't know that like it's one of the few things that like I could just eat it on its own and it's fine.
I remember the like Cheese Whiz commercials when I was a kid made it look so good, and then when my mom bought it and I tried it, I like took a bite of it and it was like, that's mid. Like it just was not how they made it out to be in the commercials.
Commercials lie. Who'd have thought?
I spent weeks looking for a fucking house hippo.
Hello?
All right.
Your word
The word
is leash.
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 Okay.
All right.
This is his pet stomach, and he's abusing it.
So do you want me to just draw a leash on the stomach?
I don't know why you're yelling at me, but yeah.
But whose pet is it? And is the leash not just the esophagus?
Can we give our protagonist a cranium?
Eventually.
I would assume, yeah.
Eventually.
Well, maybe he's in a leash.
Maybe the arm comes straight out of the health bar. Like, that is the character. It's not a representation.
Yeah, this isn't a video game. This is just what he looks like.
Yeah. It's 2077. It's fucking experimentation turned mankind into this.
So, I'm just gonna be drawing a big juiced arm.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
After the leash.
All right. And I'm drawing the leash on the stomach. All right.
Yeah, it's somebody took their stomach for a walk, and an incident happened.
Well, if you don't properly train your stomach, it's gonna attack someone.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is exactly it. You gotta be smart about what you ingest.
It's what Bob Barker warned us about.
Yeah.
Bob Barker or Bob Burger?
Bob Burger tells us to spay and neuter our stomachs.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Now it just looks like a sweatband. Like he was working.
Spending a lot of time on the collar when the prompt is leash.
Well, it's got to be attached to something.
No, it doesn't. Prompt is just leash. I'm looking right at it. It's one word, leash. Doesn't say leash attached to something.
It
says
should.
leash.
We should start doing phrases.
Okay. Random sentence generator it is.
Oh boy. We're we're gonna give people who are we're gonna give people who are against AI because of the integrity of the artist regret. It's like, oh, okay, no, I don't like AI because it's like, it's taking away from the artist. This is what it's taking away from.
Yeah.
We gotta preserve this. At all costs, we must preserve this.
In Tasmania, they've come up with this thing. It's called Tasmane AI, and you write them or email whatever, and I think you give them a specific prompt, or whatever prompt you want, and the prompts will be given to like real actual artists in Tasmania, and if they choose to use your prompt to create a piece of art, like you'll receive a physical copy of that art because they used your prompt.
Are you bullshitting me right now?
No, this is well, actually, who knows? The video I watched that was talking about it could have been AI generated, but I think it's true. I have to call Tasmania.
Get him on the horn. Get to the bottom of this ASAP.
Yeah, boop, 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 boop. Oh, it's long distance.
Hello, Tasmania.
This is long distance. I have to hang up. It's cost me $7.
It cost me $7 to call you. I'm hanging up. Why are we still talking? All right. This arm's gonna be so jacked. This forearm's gonna look like a bicep.
It was very Troy, the ending of that. Yeah, this cost me
It cost me
$8.
$7. Yeah, that's one of the Troy quote.
Okay, I figured.
When you're talking about but yeah, what does he say? Jeff says, by the time I finish this sentence, 7 people will have died in China, or like 1 million people would have died in China. And Troy goes, "Why did you stop talking?" He's, I have to call my pen pal. Hi. Oh, you're okay. Thank God. I'm gonna hang up now. This cost $7. This cost $7.
That's like the best show. I'm rewatching it right now.
Caitlin, I just finished rewatching it, and it doesn't get any worse. It's so good. It's one of my favorite shows. I also, in my free time, I listen to Dan Harmon's podcast.
Oh yeah,
Harmontown. It starts they did it for years and years as like a comedy show in the back of a comic book store. But they didn't start recording it and podcasting it until right after Dan Harmon got fired from Community after season 3.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. They like one of the first episodes. They go, "Is there a dungeon master in the audience?" Because they just on a whim want to play D&D. And this dude named Spencer Crittenden raises his hand, and he's a permanent fixture of the podcast. He was Dan Harmon's writing assistant for the rest of the time he was on Community. Like he actually works at Starburns Audio. He had his own podcast for a bit.
That's crazy.
He was in an episode of Community the second last season.
Right.
He was Annie's brother. Is Spencer Crittenden, the guy who he's Dan Harmon's DM. That's the
right.
stuff.
He looks like he would DM Dan Harmon.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I feel I'm so I value Spencer's patience so much because I've listened to a good chunk, and I think I've gone probably about 14 episodes so far where they do not do anything in the D&D campaign that like they're on the quest for like this gem or whatever, and whenever they do the recap, Spencer has to be like, "On the quest for Patchin's gem." I say this every day because it seems like there might be some confusion on the matter.
Our friend Dan is starting a campaign with All of a Sudden, and I'm super excited. I asked, like, what is the serious of this campaign? And he's like, "Oh, it's gonna be pretty serious." And I'm like, "Okay, like, I'll do my best."
I mean, the campaign will be serious. We don't have to be.
Exactly.
You good luck to getting me to take anything seriously,
right?
Guys, what would you say if I made a pizza dough muffin stuffed with pepperoni and marinara, and then made a whipped cream cheese frosting on top?
I think that checks.
Garlic.
Yeah, I'd support that.
Thank you. That means the world to me.
You wouldn't have done it otherwise.
I would have.
It takes bravery to stand against the will of God.
That's why I think personally that's why God put me on this earth. How much time did we have for this leash prompt?
The prompt's been done for a while.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We should have told Justin so he could stop drawing the leash.
Yeah, right?
He's been so laser focused in on the leash.
In his defense, the way this goes through, like there's a dynamic quality to this punch. Just everything kind of flows linearly. I don't know. I think it looks good.
Thank you. I was locked in. I was listening to what you guys were talking about, and I was really enjoying myself, and I got a good flow going. And I'm like, I'm drawing this bicep. This is a big fucking bicep.
Yeah, I wanted to hear about Dan Harmon's DM.
No, I was into it. Anyways.
Justin, this is a metaphor. This is how you treat your stomach. And I think you're going to appreciate the metaphor even more when you hear your prompt. We're switching to sentences.
Oh boy. Okay.
And your prompt is, quote, "The truth is that you pay for your lifestyle in hours," unquote.
Oh.
Okay, in hours. So I would assume that means that if you have a lifestyle that's unsustainable, you lose hours off your life.
Especially if you spend those hours on the toilet.
Or smoking.
Or smoking. Smoking the ganja.
That's not the time.
Oh, maybe there's lungs.
That's not the time to talk about this. So what I was thinking is maybe a clock dressed like a referee.
What? That makes no sense to me. It's not the time to talk about what?
My stomach problems at the moment.
Oh,
I thought you meant
are you having tummy troubles right now?
I don't want to talk about this.
So would you rather talk about haggis?
That's a lung. It's in a sheep's lung.
Well, it's only about like 15% sheep lung. The rest is other organs and spices.
What?
And bread.
So
I didn't realize the stomach issue was a sensitive topic for you, Justin.
Yeah, it is, and I don't want to talk about it.
Why is your stomach hurt?
Jeez, fucking! I don't want to talk about it. So
you don't have to talk about it. We just want to know why you don't want to talk about it.
I don't know, because I can have stuff I don't want to talk about on a live stream and just be like, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, touche.
All right. So you pay for your.
Justin's so good at improv. You pay for your lifestyle in hours. That's the truth.
Okay.
That is very true.
You pay for your lifestyle in hours.
Yeah, so like if you do things that.
What about a clock with lots of just with lots of money, like a really bougie clock?
Bougie clock, okay.
Yeah, like hold on.
Yeah, only the bougiest of clocks are oblong.
Well, he pays for his lifestyle. He pays for his lifestyle in hours. Because he has so many hours, he can afford a luxurious lifestyle. That's a fancy looking O.
Thank you.
I'm picturing the clock time wizard from Yu-Gi-Oh! Because he's got a top hat.
Oh, okay. That's how I'm gonna make him look like he has money.
Top hat and a monocle, obviously. It's a regular some pun about a famous rich person.
Stuck the landing.
And Andrew Clark Carnegie.
What about Lil Ben?
You know what? That's significantly better.
Listen, running came a whisper from each lip. You gotta make the clock part, like the two hands, look like a mustache. little snidely whiplash like mustache.
Ooh. Yeah, that's solid. All right. Oh, man. Top hat.
You know, they're called a top hat, but people who wear them are rarely tops.
Oh.
I can't tell you the amount of fucking asses I've clapped with wearing a top hat.
There we go. I've drawn more cowboy hats than I have top hats.
Yeah.
I liked the cowboy hat.
A little lopsided, a little monocle.
Oh yeah, no, you gotta keep the clock motif. Or mush teeth.
You like the cowboy hat aspect of it, Sean?
Yeah, I feel like I might as well have just used a word generator to make hours.
let's maybe
I made a whole sentence.
Well, no, because he's rich, so he's like his hours are paying for his lifestyle.
Yeah, but yeah, we just used the transitive property to make a new prompt. There's time. Okay, Justin?
Yep.
You acknowledge that the time is up and that I'm telling you that the time is up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need that in writing.
My people will talk to your people.
Okay.
Scott?
Yeah.
You're my people.
I'm Mike People?
You're my
people.
Oh. That wasn't a bit.
I wonder what his court date is.
What I heard.
All right. All right, let's keep it going. 5 minutes on the board. Let's get a verb.
Oh, your prompt is rocket.
Ooh.
Rocket?
Yeah. This fist is already like you put like these movement lines that make it look like it's going very like linear.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Oh, there's a rocket coming out of the explosion in the other way. He not only punched the stomach so hard, but his fist shot a rocket through it.
Don't say stomach.
Right.
Oh yeah. His the organ that.
Say organ. Don't say organ.
The sack.
Attaboy. Now that's television, baby. That's showbiz.
It's sack as in calda, and it's actually it's actually an unsustainable housing development plan. Wait, why are we stroking?
Martin?
We're stroking. Justin was stroking.
Stroke? Oh. Stroke just means to draw a line along a path. So, you draw a rectangle, you hit the stroke feature, gives you where you want to put it, then you hit OK, and it draws a line for you.
I always hit the stroke feature.
Oh yeah, I always draw a line along a path. If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
Objection, I don't know what he means.
May I approach the bitch?
Literally the first 3 seasons are the absolute best. The first 2 I think are like beyond any. They're a whole different show, and even the end where it kind of doesn't get as great is good TV.
What are you talking about? What We Do in the Shadows? Community?
Yeah.
I like the last 2 seasons.
I like them, but they're not what they were.
Paget Brewster was an amazing inclusion, I think, in the final season.
They needed,
it's not quite the same. I mean, listen, we all miss Donald, all right? We all miss Troy, but he's confirmed to be back for the movie.
Yes, and that
same thing with Yvette Nicole Brown.
That is legitimately good news. No, I still like the last couple seasons. I actually didn't even watch them until 2020, maybe.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, well, I didn't have cable, and they were never on. They were like this was long before they were ever on Netflix, which is eventually when I did watch them, is when they came to Netflix finally. Um, or just the last season, I think. I think I had seen the fifth season. I just hadn't seen the sixth.
Right.
But yeah, like it's all good. But the first two seasons, just in particular, I feel like are a totally different vibe. I guess I don't have it open now. What episode am I on?
I thought you wanted a verb, Justin. And I give you rocket.
Yeah, but Rocket's Rocket.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as he's happy.
Well, and the fist is what's doing the rocketing. The
Man, this is
fist.
like a 3 attacks in a 1, dude.
That's a goddamn. That's a powerful health bar.
Or fucking pet digestive
Well, and the
process.
rocket isn't actually causing any damage. It's just for show because the rockets typically would carry the explosion. The fist is going through, creates an explosion, and then the rocket emerges from the fist through the hole that's already established, and then just goes to space because it can.
That's showbiz, baby.
And you know, showbiz like rocket launching.
I don't think we're on our game today.
I think we're absolutely on our game today. I just think the game we're playing is terrible.
Do you make a top hat cowboy hat?
Yeah, because you said you like the cowboy hat.
Put that other leg like kicking up, and then put both of his hands like out doing like jazz hands. He's like, "Hey, I'm a clock."
Better hurry because you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know the drill. That's time.
I'll allow it. He's no longer working on Rocket.
That's fair.
All right, this is fun so far.
Oh yeah.
So
quite the scene.
So is the is the pet haggis the does the pet haggis belong to the clock?
Oh yes,
it makes sense.
Yeah,
but as much sense as anything in this image is gonna make. Yeah.
Yeah, Sense is doing a lot of legwork there, but it. Yeah, I like that. I think that makes sense.
Cool. All right. Scott, what should we go with next?
Well, there's a lot of action, so maybe not. I don't think we're short on verbs. Let's maybe describe some stuff with an adjective. We'll get some tone going.
Beautiful. All right.
Your prompt. Prompt. PROMPT apostrophe D.
What?
Is squealing.
Squealing.
Is squealing not a verb?
No, squeal is a verb. Squealing is an adjective.
Yeah.
Mr. University guy.
So I guess is this kind of speech one speech baloo?
No speech bubbles. No speech bubbles. No words.
How about some kind of lines to indicate speech, but we make them look like they're was it squeaking?
Wheeling?
Squealing.
Squeeging.
You know, like
no, I was thinking we add some sort of facial expression to the stomach to indicate that it's squealing in pain.
Oh yeah.
Like a pig. Sorry, not stomach. The haggis. Okay, it's kind of hard to fit the whole.
Oh my god.
I love it. My little haggis. My little haggis.
Should I leave it? That doesn't really say squealing.
It doesn't say squealing. Maybe change the mouth a little bit so that it looks like it's squealing.
Yeah, give it like a little bit of a grimace, like show a little
It
bit.
does look like grimace.
Touche. Also, not to get all university, but squealing is the present participle of the verb squeal. So,
Or it could be an adjective, as in the squealing pig.
because the pig is squealing.
Listen, man, I went to randomwordgenerator.com. I said word type adjective.
I'm not
It came up
saying
with
you're.
squealing.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I just
saying
don't understand why I'm getting the 5th degree on squealing right now.
Yeah,
I was not in control of this.
I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm just saying it feels like I'm in the hot seat right now, and I don't think I deserve to be.
You are now that you're defending the website, who's clearly in the wrong. I'm just saying.
I will see you in court. All right, is that?
I think exclamation points can be. It's punctuation.
Definitions of squealing. Adjective. Having or making a high-pitched sound, such as that made by a mouse or a rusty hinge. So a hinge can be squealing as an adjective. Scott.
Oh, you're gonna trust vocabulary.com?
Or I can trust Merriam-Webster.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, he's got me now.
Yeah, well, whoever told her that she was the person who's qualified to tell us words?
I think those are two last names. I think Merriam-Webster's a collaborative.
But no, is
it a woman named Merriam-Webster?
It's a woman who was born Merriam, but married a Webster, but hyphenated her name.
George and Charles Merriam founded the company,
and they were a gay
Massachusetts, after Noah Webster died.
They were a gay couple who got married and hyphenated their name. That's my
one of those famous publicly gay 1831 couples.
Oh, they weren't publicly gay. This is all private. It's what the historians don't want you to hear. Except for most modern historians who are chill about that.
Who were George and Charles Merriam? George Merriam was an American publisher with his lover, Charles. Oh, no, brother.
Not gonna lie, for exactly 3/4 of a second, you had me.
I'll have you a lot longer than that.
Oh, yeah, maybe like a minute, if you're lucky.
Is those dollar bills slipping out of his pocket?
Yep.
Guys, fucking call him a plumber, because this guy's flush with cash. It's been a long day for all of us.
Oh, there's time. Oh, my God.
Oh, that haggis is in a lot of pain.
My God, not my haggis! No, not my pet haggis! I'm just so upset. I'm dropping my dollar bills out of my.
Right.
I'm dummy thick. I can't hold on to my dollar bills.
I love the implication that this clock, while not having eyes, does have a monocle and eyebrows. For the aesthetic.
Stylistic. Do we want another adjective, or is Scott going to give that the 5th degree as well?
Depends on the adjective you give me.
Well, we got two big blank corners that we got to fill up.
Your adjective is run.
Run?
Okay.
Okay, I am gonna have to kind of push back on that.
It's murky. It's murky. I just wanted to see if Scott would push back on it. Murky is the adjective.
Wait, what?
Murky. M-U-R-K-Y.
Murky, like
murky.
Okay.
Like water is cloudy. Murky. It's full of murk. It's murkful.
Maybe I'll just draw a little swamp just down here in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has a quality of work to it.
poison swamp. So a little.
I'm just saying, I think the point of the adjectives is to apply an adjective to something that's already here. It's kind of weird to do an adjective and then have you make a noun just so that you can apply the adjective to it.
What if the whole area they're in is murky? It's describing.
Yeah, Justin, just take like this, there's like a spray paint tool, right, in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Just get like an olive green spray paint and just give her a go over the whole front, and the whole image will be murky.
I don't want to keep coming back to this, but I'm on Merriam-Webster.com, and I'm only seeing two definitions for squeal.
Okay, well, you should look at squealing.
Yeah,
that was the word we're talking about.
Yeah, when you type squealing, it takes you to squeal verb, and then it has squealed, squealing, squeals, and it's described as a intransitive verb and a transitive verb if it is to express or as if with a squeal.
Listen, man, I went to randomwordgenerator.com.
I'm not.
I clicked adjectives.
Yeah, I believe you.
Generate.
I
squealing.
I am not impugning the good character of Jonathan. I'm just saying the website's wrong.
Make your own then.
You know what? If I had any ability outside being pedantic, I would.
Go to pedantic.com.
You'll find a barely working website full of porn ads.
If you go to pedantic.com, there's going to be a picture of you. I bet there isn't.
I just winked up pedantic.com. Hold on. Wait, why is it taking so long to load? Okay, it's a 404. That's fine. Though the heading says body-wise, a community of body workers exploring the science and skills behind what we do. What?
How much time is left on the clock?
A minute 44.
Cool. I forgot that these are technically transparent against the backdrop.
Technically transparent is the name of my band.
You're opaque. You're not transparent. You're opaque. We keep talking about this.
Technically, if you're speaking of X-rays, I am transparent. So not only am I pedantic, but I am technically transparent.
Aw, it's really nice. It's really nice to hear you finally coming out.
Yeah, it's so brave of me to choose this stream with all 4 people watching.
Pedantic. He's coming out as a pedo.
Oh. Oh no. All right. I think, is that murky enough?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna copy the. Scott, how much time do I have left?
You have 24 seconds.
Never mind. Cool. Oh, there's so much pain and anger and confusion in this image. But also, I kind of hate that it's the best thing I've drawn on this stream.
I like the vein in the arm.
Thank you.
Oh.
All right. Okay. With the last 5 minutes, well, we got 10 minutes left. Let's say with another 5 minutes, let's fill the top right-hand corner of the image here, and then I think we'll call it there.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how you get this prompt with the rules that we have set.
All right.
Because your prompt is translate.
Translate.
Translate. So, translate doesn't necessarily mean language, right? It can also like when you move or rotate something, that's technically translating it, right?
Yeah.
So what if we don't add an addition to the drawing? What if we translate something in the drawing? Like our
Yeah.
effeminate little clock friend down there. What if we just move him up and rotate him counterclockwise 40 degrees?
We don't even have to rotate him. That's a whole separate like thing.
So the only reason I can't, because if I move him, I cut out the background.
I love it. That's perfect. Don't know why it works that way, but I like it.
Well, he move him forward, like translate him, and then make the areas that is cleared from him, turn that into like a poof thing. So it's like a cartoon character that like runs, and then they lurch forward, and they leave like a puff of smoke in their wake.
Don't say runs.
We don't need to rotate him.
I want him rotated, baby.
All right, there he is. Okay.
Bend him over.
He is wearing that top bottom hat.
Got a little curve right there with his height. That's where I rest my member when he's standing in front of me. Like a couch, I couch it like a lance.
Somehow that's worse.
Justin,
Yeah.
let's talk about it.
No.
The elephant in the room.
There's an elephant?
Yeah.
There's only 3 of us here.
His name is Minutes Pennywise. He's a clock. A sapient clock.
Yeah, Minutes. Minutes is his name, specifically the 2 minutes and 20 seconds you have
he's
left.
green. How did he get green? How did he get green, bro? Why is he green?
Hold on.
Because he's murky.
Why is he... I understand this even less. What's going on?
There. Now I can... Shit. Just a sec. There we go. Now I can move him around and not ruin the background. He is a free agent, and now he's just tripping.
He's not going to get lost in translation.
Ooh. I gave that what it was worth.
You know, actually, now it looks like he's diving out of the way of the rocket. So there's actually...
True.
Oh, good heavens.
Oh, no!
Oh, no. My pet haggis has been punched in the stomach and he's squealing. Hit the deck.
This isn't very cash money.
The little icon of the guy in the top is reminding me of like the little Doom profile in the original.
Yeah. So it's less than an icon now because the fist is actually coming out of that, and we don't see that guy anywhere else here. I think he's just trapped in like a little
that
vessel
is the character.
We should color in the health bar though.
Oh
Yeah.
Well, you get 37 seconds of this prompt, and then we'll we can spend the last couple minutes getting color where it's needed.
There we go.
Wow, he's got full experience. He's gonna head
That's
on the
mana,
level.
bro.
Oh, I thought the mana was green.
What?
No, it's stamina.
Then what's the red?
This is health.
Okay, so wait,
What?
what's the green?
You guys never played a video game before.
There's
It's fine. The green is stamina. The blue is mana or focus points or whatever you want to call it, spell points.
Yeah.
And the red is health.
Yeah.
I play D&D, so all that stuff is in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm colorblind. Okay.
And I never learned how to fucking read.
And I never learned how to fucking read. All right. So let's dip up to the top right-hand corner here and throw down some signatures.
I thought we were gonna throw down.
So I'll do my classic. Ah. There we go. I can live with that.
At least there's no D's in it.
Right? Okay.
Be a very long street.
Scott?
Make my signature just a giant D. This guy.
Mine's a lowercase d.
I can see him actually struggling with it. No! Like a music note. Scott, get Skylar to teach Justin how to write.
How are you guys doing in here? He's really condescending.
Yeah, well.
Okay. This is really beautiful. I think this is a great spot to leave it off at.
I think so.
Can you make the vein like pink though?
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, it's gotta be a little redder.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh that, yeah, I see it. I see it now.
Whoops. Jesus Christ.
I knew that was gonna happen. You're on a different layer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Photoshop or drawing digitally, but I definitely, as soon as you switched to the fill tool, I was like, the whole screen's going pink. I don't know why. But I definitely saw it coming.
Oh,
if I ever learned anything from MS Paint, is you gotta look for those pixels.
That a big reason why I stopped wanting to color these in was because I kept running into that, and it was too much time to fill in the lines.
That's understandable.
Oh, this is wonderful. This is beautiful.
This worked, yeah.
We'll call this piece 3 a.m. taco night. Actually, what time is? Oh, there's 2 clocks with different times.
Is there?
Yeah, because the clock is wearing another clock because he's rich.
Okay.
Wait, he's always on.
Kind of fucked up. I don't know if because he's rich explains that away at all.
Well, he got tired of every hour having his monocle get knocked off, so he just decided to stop.
Stopped his own clock. That's hardcore, dude.
Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. So we're going to call this 3 a.m. taco. All right. Well, thank you for everyone who tuned in tonight. Thanks for those who left comments. This was a lot of fun. The art, I think, is the best I've done in any stream, which I'm gonna get this framed. This is going up on the fridge.
Oh yeah,
going up on the wall, baby.
At the very least, print it off.
Thank you both for joining me. Thank you both for your contributions. This is wonderful. If you or someone you love has been affected by mesothelioma, you have a case, call the number below. Thank you. Hug your pets. Spay and neuter them as well. This has been The Price is Right. Have a good night.